so I just wanted to show you guys a quick base anchor setup, something that's truly lower, something that goes beyond just setting up a rope in the tree. I'll show you guys exactly what I mean. I make a few loops like that with my rope, make a few half hitches. So if you know about base anchors already, or just setting up lines in the trees, you definitely know this much. Pretty easy stuff, and it's really cool idea. I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. Just stick around, stay tuned for that. All right guys, so I just pulled up that rope. Here's my ring. Also want to get one of my trustworthy carabiners, the Omni carabiner. I'm going to attach that here to my rigging ring. On that rigging ring, I'm going to attach the orange rope as such. I'm going to just do a quick anchor knot, make a figure 8, right? So what I'm trying to do here is make a truly lowerable anchor, something that's true to the statement of being lowerable. So you got your groundy, he doesn't know how to climb, so you have to depend on him. In the case that you do get hurt, he's going to lower you. However, sometimes people are just going to use like one rope, and their rope isn't long enough to reach all the way to the bottom and get them down safely. Somewhere between the ground and the height of their anchor, they're going to be stuck because the rope just simply is not long enough. This right here can get rid of that problem. It's definitely a solution. It's not the only one, but it is just a nice solution, something to think about. Just a little thought-provoking there for any of you guys that want to look for just reinventing yourself, reinventing your climb. Those are always really good attributes of a good climber. So definitely would recommend something like this. If you got your own system that you have set up, you know, try to incorporate this. Let me know what you guys think. Leave that down in the comment section below. I do want to mention another thing about the ropes. So with these ropes here, you're gonna have different ropes that elongate with different percentages. I believe this dragonfly rope, this green one here, it elongates, I don't know, it's somewhere, it's a really low percentage. It's between 1% and 2% possibly. So it's sort of dynamic but more static. This rope right here, this is a Teufelberger tachyon. It has a little bit more of a dynamic behavior to it, and that's okay, especially for, you know, just being up in the tree. If you're gonna be doing DDRT, SRT to climb up on this rope, is it's a little bit bouncy. So I don't know if you guys mind that or not, but I do. I mean, I weigh 200 pounds, so it'll get kind of bouncy on me. Anyway, this rope is lower stretch, and something to think about. I do have a blue moon, but it's at the bottom of this bag, and my tachyon is on top of the blue moon. So if you guys can imagine what I'm saying, is basically it's layered inside of the rope bag. So there's about 150 foot of blue moon, and then I have my tachyon on top of that. So I couldn't get to the blue moon, and I didn't want to leave this on the ground. Anyway, there's a few ways that you can go about setting this system up, and the first way is you can just connect right into it with a you know, if you have a splice die like I do, you can connect to it that way, right? Or if you don't have a splice die and you just have, you know, a regular taped end like I do on the tachyon, just do another anchor knot right to the ring, and that'll basically be the same setup. But I'm not gonna go with this because this is 150 foot of line below me. So from my anchor point to the ground, I'll have all that rope plus the rest of it, which will equal 150 foot. It's a long tail, way too long. I might as well be doing DDRT at that point, right? Anyway, what I'm gonna do is do a little bit of guesswork, and I'm just gonna guess and say that my anchor point is about I don't know, 40, 50 foot up there. So I'm just gonna take about 25, maybe 30 wraps of these like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's assuming that these are 2 foot each. So maybe 20. And here goes 20. So this amount of rope definitely seems reasonable to have as you know, my tail end. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a alpine butterfly here. We'll just do a second one, a little bit longer this time. So I have 2 alpine butterflies here. I'm gonna clip them in. So my anchor point, the crotch, the fork at which I'm at right now, is gonna be about here, about right there, and the ring is gonna be below it along with the rest of the anchor. So that's what I'm going to be climbing on. Like I said, leave some comments, tell me how you guys would do it, what you guys would do differently, because obviously we can definitely change this up, do a whole smorgasbord of things to it. Like seriously, we can really doctor this thing up. This is just kind of an idea I came up with recently. So anyway, I'm gonna pull it up now. Alright guys, so I got my base anchor here. This is the snake anchor by ART. If you guys don't have one, I would highly recommend it. It's a toy for arborists. That's my professional recommendation and sort of description of it. It's really awesome. So now I have to just attach this, and then underneath that, back up, right? Let's move on to the idea behind this anchor. As you guys can see, I have a full bag of rope. I mean, I probably still have at least 100 foot of rope in there, and I have enough to climb with, and then on top of that I still have enough down here to be lowered. If your groundie doesn't know how to climb and everything, that's gonna be okay, because we have enough rope to get me down and to get me safe out of the tree and get me some help, right? So this is gonna be very helpful for all the production climbers out there and recreational climbers, just any climber who's looking to, you know, reinvent the way they climb and just kind of add another layer of safety to their climbing. Another really good reason for an anchor like this is you got 2 lines set up. You basically split up your climbing line into 2 parts, and the second part can always be used to go up there and get you. And earlier I tied in 2 alpine butterflies, and basically that secures this side of the line to the anchor as well as this side. So you know, we're not putting all of our weight into one knot. But whenever you guys, you know, whenever say you're in a grip and you need to be rescued for some reason, you can't lower that, and you need somebody to get up there with you, most likely you're already redirected at least one time. That means that there's less pressure, less force on your main anchor point, and so then the second climbing line does become a more viable option. So you know, just think about that for a little while, and if you guys think that makes sense, leave that in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. It's raining out here, but I'm just gonna go up and down a few more times because I need my practice. Now it's time to go down. Woo. Man, that was fun. All right guys, so basically today I went over a really cool way of base anchoring, and then on top of that just kind of just worked out a little bit because quarantine does nothing for us climbers. You know, we're climbers, we're active, we gotta get up in the tree, and we have to stay sharp. We have to be ready for the coming season, because when we start working again, well, it's gonna be on taking down trees, trimming trees, and it's gonna go all day long. It's gonna go all day long. So hang in there, guys. A lot of money to be made, but until then, just stay safe, be well. Until next time, peace.